Good afternoon. Yeah, it is. It's just a little bit afternoon. And this is Roy. Roy, what's your last name?
My last name's Nelson.
And we are at NextStep. NextStep is a little jewel in Eugene that some of you may know about, but probably a lot of you don't. And you need to, because all of us have computers that get old.
That's right.
And they don't die. Old computers never die. They just come here to be reborn.
Yes.
You're kind of like a church for computers. You bring new life to them.
Yes, we do.
So tell me, when did this start? When did NextStep start?
I believe we started in 2001. 2001, yeah.
And kind of just for people, just explain what it is that you do. I mean, you get computers from where?
We get the computers from the community. Most of the computers come from businesses in around our Lane County and actually all over Oregon. Some of the larger businesses give us all of their computers, and they know what we're going to do with them.
So you go U of O, any business in town that has old computers that they don't need anymore, they're revamping. Businesses are always upgrading.
Yeah.
So you guys take those old computers and you do what with them?
Well, we'll bring them in here and we'll triage the computers and decide which ones that we think can be refurbished. And we'll refurbish those, and the ones that we can't refurbish will go to our dismantling department to be worked on by our volunteers.
Now, the other thing you guys do that is personally that I love is you bring people in here with different abilities from different sources, from all kinds of different agencies, plus different schools, alternative schools here in town, and you teach them basic life skills and work ethic.
That's right. When they come in here, they learn how to punch a time clock. They learn what PPE is, personal protective equipment. They learn to follow rules. They basically learn how to behave at work, and that's the goal.
So how many computers do you guys take in a year, do you think? Average, just a rough idea.
Well, we're looking at, boy, that's a hard one. Last year we took in 2.7 million pounds of electronics, and so yeah, we get.
So it's not just computers. This is phones. This is you do phones. Everything that plugs in and has a battery, or you take it.
Right, and we're on a pace for 3.7 million pounds this year.
Oh my God!
So
and that's stuff that would just get thrown in the landfill.
That's right. That's right. We keep it out of the landfill, and we do something good with it.
All right. I want to talk to somebody good about Michael. Come here, please. Come here. This is Michael. Say hi to our friends.
Hello.
So Michael, who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
I'm from Eugene, and we moved to Kingston up in Puget Sound area.
Okay, so what do you do here at NextStep?
I usually work on TVs and DVDs, VCRs.
Show me. Would you show me what you do?
All I can do is turn on VCR or power on. All I have to do is turn on a television.
So what, Michael, what do you got the employee of the year or something? You're like a big shot.
Yeah.
The what? He's the volunteer of the year last year. So what do you like about doing this and working here?
Yeah, I've been working here since 2011.
And what do you like about it?
Yeah, I kind of like building it and dismantling.
You're awesome. Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He likes his work. Nice job, Michael. Somebody just said on here. So talk about the human aspect of this, what you guys do here.
It is the most amazing place I've ever worked. I've had the most amazing people work here.
And you are, we didn't introduce you. Go ahead.
I'm Nancy Retzman. I'm the Director of Operations here. And
she's the head queen.
Yes, I'm the queen bee, Roy's right hand, some days left hand. And it is the most amazing. Like I said, there's 13 schools that bring their special needs kids here, and they are the joy of my every day. They come in and they don't speak. Like Michael, he used to be so just closed up and he speak. And a couple of months down the road, they start talking, they're social, they'll touch hands, you know. I mean, all of them are different, but nobody's disabled here. Everyone is differently abled. And I myself, like our founder, have a mental illness, and this place makes it okay.
How does it make it okay?
Because you never get treated differently or wrong, because people find out, you got some mental issues. They treat you differently. They just do. And it makes it really hard to deal with. And Roy right there, I just want to cry every time I think about how he took me, he's just offered me the chance to be me and to learn and to do good things. I mean, he's amazing, and he trusts me to
You're awesome.
to do what our mission is, And
What is your mission?
our mission is to provide training and technology to people with disabilities and anyone who really needs it. Children are our focus at this point because so many kids that don't have technology, they don't have a chance.
So where does all this technology go? Everything you fix, where does it go?
We grant it to the community. Just this year alone, we've granted probably, I'm thinking upwards of almost 10,000 computers. We have been,
schools, people in need.
Schools, yeah. All of our volunteers, after 60 hours, they get a technology grant and they can get a computer, a laptop, or a desktop. We grant them, to all kinds of schools, charter schools. We just set up a whole computer lab at the Boys and Girls Club, at Ophelia's place, just all over. Anywhere that there's a need, we fill it.
Okay, come this direction, because I want to get away from that fan a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So look at this stuff in here.
Yeah, this is the tech department. This is Anthony. He is one of our newest hires. He is our very newest hire.
Anthony, can we talk to you? This is a Facebook Live. You cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you all right with that?
He's awesome.
For a second, yeah.
So you're new?
Yeah. I've been working here just for like almost a week. This will make a week today.
So what do you like about this?
I learn a lot, and I can learn about computers and a lot of stuff. We do a lot of things. We do, consoles, we do computers, we do laptops, we do phones. So there's a lot you can learn depending on what they make you do that day.
So does this make you feel?
I have fun doing it, so I enjoy doing it, and I try to be careful, and I try to listen and learn. Some of it takes a bit, though, because it is complicated.
Right.
It isn't easy.
For a while, though.
Yeah.
He's been volunteer.
Yeah, it takes a while.
How old are you?
20.
20.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Thank
Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a good
thanks.
day.
Yo, thank you, man.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's been a volunteer for quite a while, and he was just so good that now he is an employee. Michael is next in line to be employed. I mean, we love these people, and they're all here with their different programs, and it's just amazing. It is amazing. It is.
So how can people get involved? Like regular folks out in the community?
They can donate. They can just have us pick up their used electronics, or they can bring them by our warehouse. We are open Monday through Saturday from 8 to 5, or 8:30 to 5, and we will take anything that runs on batteries or has a cord.
And you guys are
working or not.
They're located on West 10th off of Garfield,
Yeah.
which is right out by Wetlands. There's a Wetlands bar
Yeah.
before you get to West 11th, kind of in the center there. It's easy to find. Just Google it. That's what I did.
It's 2101 West 10th.
Oh, yes. Terry Van Dolen just said, the queen bee just glows with happiness.
That's just shiny face, but yeah.
No, I know what she's talking about.
I've never been prouder.
You love this.
Oh,
don't
I
you?
do.
Does
love
it make you feel like you're just
It makes me feel amazing, getting to give back to the community and to help people, and just I learn something every day.
and you're valuable.
I am totally valued here, and that is something I didn't feel for a very long time. And so, yeah,
So you then turn around and give that value back.
I do, and it keeps going, and it's just the best and the most amazing. I've never been happier or felt better about myself and the community as I do now. And Mr. Roy Nelson made all that happen because he trusted in me and he gave me a chance when the world wouldn't.
When the world would.
Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all people need. Okay?
Yeah, that is all they
You
need.
just
is
give people the idea that they have value, and then
Exactly.
treat them that way.
Yes.
It's amazing
Yep.
what happens, isn't it?
It is absolutely
I want a queen bee
amazing.
like her.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be in a hive, I'm going to be a drone. You're going to be
Yeah.
my queen bee, okay?
Yeah, that'd be all right, but you have to talk to my boss.
Okay. All right. Well, now, Suzanne. This is Suzanne Kavanaugh.
Hi.
With Century Lighting, and they sponsor the show. And so when I came to Suzanne and Joe and I said, what do you guys want to do this month? Suzanne just went, bam, next step. And I'm like,
Right.
I have to admit, I knew a little bit about it, I had no clue this is what we
Yeah.
were doing. So now I kind of understand
Yeah.
why you picked them.
It's very impressive, and we've known Roy and Nancy and networking in the area for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and it was last summer I actually got a tour of what they do here, and it's so incredible. And Roy's generosity with making sure everyone not only has a job to do here, but that also everyone that needs a computer has a computer. For children in schools whose family can't afford computers, or homeless youth, to have them have a computer so that they're equipped to learn and to be able to be in the workforce at some point. People, the mission, which is very important to Joe and myself, they give computers to the mission and to people's in their life change program. When they graduate with a computer, all at no charge.
I see. This is what when I started this show and this business, I was thinking I was going to show people my world. What's
Yeah.
ending up happening is you're showing me yours.
It's a great world.
It
I
really,
love it.
but I love doing this
Yeah.
because you're showing the community
Yeah.
that there's some options out here that they can think about. And
Right.
when you get rid of your computer, you're
Yes.
putting folks to work.
Right. And I don't know if Roy mentioned it, but Peace Health, because in the medical community, they're upgrading computers all the time for technology. And they've gone over even to Bend and brought back truckloads of computer and different equipment from the hospitals when they've had to update.
Okay, now the other thing Suzanne is like a super expert at is she knows about lighting, because that's what
Right.
sensory lighting, get it? Yeah,
Right.
that's it. But you went over beyond it. I mean, you guys, what is sensory lighting? You guys do to kind of explain to people what
Right.
you guys do.
Well, we believe in the power of light to change lives, that lighting is important for all aspects of our lives, and for businesses, the most expensive part of having a business is our employees. And when we can improve the workplace for our employees, we can improve their health, their sleep at night, we can improve their productivity, they have fewer sick days. All of this can help a business's bottom line. So we believe in not only going in and by changing their lights, educating them and helping them to understand that they are improving their employees' lives as well as their bottom line. And it's not just by maintenance savings and cost savings of energy, it's by the cost savings on their employees.
Right. So, and this is what she's teaching me is just the kind of light you have will affect your mood. It'll make you. It can make you a better employee or a worse
Right.
employee.
Absolutely.
So, if you want people to be healthy and happy, and well, look at these people in here. I
Yeah.
mean, you've got to provide, and you guys go in and you'll give them an estimate on what it would
Correct.
cost, and you can give them cost effective ways they could do it. So you don't have to do everything at once. There's ways
Right.
you can do that, right?
Right. There are, if you're wanting to do an energy upgrade though, where you are getting a rebate from the energy company, most of the time they do require that all of it be done at once that you're wanting to get a rebate for. The utilities are all a little bit different depending on the size of the project. They sometimes will break them up. Most of the time though, if you're wanting a rebate from your energy provider, it does need to be done all at once.
But it's a
we
good
come in with different options.
It's a great conversation to have if you own a
Absolutely.
business, and you're saving money on electricity as well.
You're saving money on electricity right away. You're saving money on the maintenance, because most of the time when we can go in with LEDs, we can do a direct wire, so we're taking out the ballast, which is something that will fail, so we can do away with those. So we're saving energy, we're saving maintenance cost, and we're also providing better lighting for your employees. Or if you have a place like a restaurant or a commercial place where people are coming in, you're actually able to highlight the things you want to highlight better, and your customers will be more comfortable in your space.
I think that's the thing a lot of times people forget. You have a restaurant, I go in, lighting affects me a lot.
It absolutely.
And I walk in and it's like, if the lighting is wrong, it's like, I don't want to come back.
Right.
And I
Yep.
mean, it affects me.
You're uncomfortable, you don't want to stay for long. And I've had several people lately tell me, as our eyes are aging, we need more light. And they'll go into a restaurant that is too dark, and they will leave because it's so uncomfortable and they cannot read the menu.
Well, I'm getting there.
We all are.
Thanks for bringing that up. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sponsoring
thank
this and
you.
showing us. And now, when I asked Suzanne and Joe, you guys want to invite a nonprofit to come talk, even though that's what Next Step is too. And they said, yeah, we would love to do something with Holt International. So we've invited Holt International, and this is Jordan.
How's it going, guys?
So, Jordan, what's your last name?
Jordan Love.
And Jordan Love is a Korean adoptee through the Holt. You're one of the thousands of Holt babies.
I am. I was adopted when I was 4.5, which was 28 years ago.
Wow. So, tell me some things at Holt's. I know you guys got a new building. You moved.
Yep. Yeah, we moved about 2 years ago. We've been around for 61 years. We started out in Crestwell, Oregon. Just a couple saw the needs that was happening in South Korea after the Korean War, and they moved mountains. I mean, basically they moved mountains.
That was Bertha and Harry. Yeah. I have a video from back in the 60s of them bringing the first babies over. And in fact, Susan Cox, your boss,
yes,
is one of the babies that's in this video that they're bringing over, and now she's 60 years old.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
No, she'll get me. Well, see, she should have shown up, or now I can tell her age.
Exactly.
So you guys have some events coming up. I wanted you to talk tell people what's coming up.
Yeah, in August 4th at Camp Harlow from 11 to 3 p.m., we are having our Holt Picnic, which is a great event for adopted families to come, for adult adoptees to come, just to network together, just to see each other. Sometimes the adopted kids were in the same orphanage or same care center or same foster care center, and so it's a great time to network together. Some Holt staff will be there. The pool will be open. Camp Harlow is just such a great facility to have that at.
So is this for basically Holt babies and their families? Or
any adopted families, anybody that's an adult adoptee that's been adopted can come out. Anyone that's actually interested for Holt International and interested in helping out. I mean, this last year we helped almost 145,000 kids in 13 countries through adoption and also child advocacy.
I got to go with Susan and the Holt team to Romania. I'm guessing it was 20 years ago, and I cried the whole time. It was the most touching thing I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And Susan had to scold me because I wanted to bring all these kids home. And I couldn't do that. That's what you guys do.
Yeah, exactly. I've been able to go back to Korea twice since I was adopted, once 6 years ago and once a year ago. And just to be able to see the facility that I was adopted through, I'm a special needs adoptee myself, so Molly Holt, the daughter of Harry and Bertha Holt, was my caregiver. So just to be able to go back and see these children that still have a very, very vital need, very, simple need of having a family and feeling loved, and seeing that the love that this facility gives, the care center. I got to see my physical therapist who, said every night she prays that I was good, and I haven't seen her in 25 years. And just to see that is just overwhelming. I mean, there's no words to explain how much I love Holt. I love the opportunity they gave me, and being a special needs, just being able to be over here in the United States and get the care needed to have an independent life.
Well, I thank you for coming in, and we thank Suzanne and Joe with Century Lighting for caring enough about Holt too to say we want you to come in and just talk a little bit about who you are, because it's never enough. Never enough. And you're how old?
I am 32 years old. So.
I wish I looked that young.
Oh,
all right, Jordan, thanks again.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, man. We really appreciate you. Okay, so where's my man? Yeah, we got one more person we want to talk to you guys. Another one of our employees here.
Yeah.
Oh, getting a head rush from bending down like that. I'm too old for this. I'm getting too old for this. Where's my man? Come here, man. All right. You gotta get me one more employee. All right, this is my friend. And you are?
I am Blaze Sawbuck.
Okay, so Blaze, now tell them your story. Where are you from? What do you do?
I live in Veneta and I go to school in Cottage Grove. I ride the bus between almost every day. I work here right in between at NextStep as a dismantler, volunteer. I get paid minimum wage through a program at Looking Glass. And I really enjoy giving back to the people, helping everyone out, and I just enjoy my time here, helping everyone. And
so you're in an alternative education program.
I am,
at
yes.
Kennedy School down in Cottage Grove, which is a great thing.
Yes.
Does this does it make you feel valuable
It really does. It really makes me feel like a part of the community, being able to like help everyone and help them do what they want to do and do what I want to do, and the recycling, giving back to the community and everything, and it's really important.
So, do you come on? Is there a fan blowing in here? I just want to make sure it's not going to. So, do you think that kids like you, like you and me, I probably would have been a kid like you.
Yeah.
I could have done well in an alternative school because I didn't get the regular school, and you get a lot of love and care down there, don't you?
We really do. I feel like the alternative high school, they care for their students a lot more. And they take the time to actually sit down with individual children and help them with their individual needs.
Because sometimes some of us don't learn the way that everybody else does, right?
We all learn at our own paces, and
yeah, and some of us are visual. Are you a visual learner?
I'm honestly a little of both. I
Oh,
like
yeah?
to see things, feel things, smell things when they're there, you know? But
And so this makes it so, because when you go to a regular school, it doesn't fit. It doesn't feel right, and then you get in trouble, or you do things you're not supposed to do because you know. Yeah, I'm you.
yeah, honestly, but they're at the alternative high school. They really focus on everyone and give
You're
them
a
their
family.
full potential, and they notice everything that you can do, not just what you can't do, you know?
Yeah. Well, I am so glad you talked to us, because that just gives a whole nother value to people and stuff. Plus, look, you know, your girlfriend might just think, hey, you know, he's a pretty cool guy after all.
Maybe.
You never know. Thanks for talking to us, okay? She already thinks that? Good. He is a good guy. Thank you, man. No, I appreciate it. All right, Roy, any parting words? What can people do for you? You know what I like about my job? I get to hug a lot of people. I get to hug all kinds of people. It's fun.
I hear you on that one.
Yeah.
What can you do is get your computer in here before it's becomes totally obsolete, and we can possibly refurbish it and get it back out in the community to somebody that needs it.
And if you're a business in town and you're upgrading and you just need to get rid of them, you will gladly take those computers.
Right, we pick up computers all over town.
All right, Roy, thanks for letting us tour. See your place. Joe, come here. Now we're gonna end with the two sponsors here. Come here. There they are. So you guys, we couldn't do this without Joe and Suzanne, Century Lighting, over in Springfield, off of Shelley. Is it Shelley?
It is Shelley
Street.
Yeah.
Shelley Street.
Yep.
And if you have a business, or even if you're a homeowner and you're redoing your house, she knows everything. And they can help you figure out how to light your house just right, so you feel, not only is your home lovely to you, but it feels right to you, and you're gonna be healthier that way. So I don't know what we're doing next month, but you got to top this one.
Yeah, that'll be hard to do.
Yeah,
for sure.
And we want to thank Holt for coming down, and thanking NextStep and all the clients here who talked with us and made this a show that you guys, we're hitting them hard this week. We've had veterans on that made us cry. Now we have people with different abilities who just make us see life differently. Don't you love getting real? This is way more fun than getting somebody else's version of the story. It's much better when we hear it from them. So you guys, the thing you can do for us is take this, post it to your page. It's not that hard. Just share it to your page. Or if you know somebody out there who might be in one of these communities like that, share it with them so they can see what's going on. Tracy, thank you. We appreciate your kind words. You guys, I will see you. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. I think I don't have a show. I think I might just be doing one of my little regular ones. And we'll see what happens next week. Again, you know where to put your computer now, where your money is, where your mouth is. All right, we'll see you guys later. Pass this on. See you later.